Psychic Eyes Guidance. I am back again. I'm on a roll, guys. Okay, another bonus. I'm going to probably be doing a few more bonuses, and then I'm going to start March 2021 Zodiac monthlies, okay? But I am back, as you know, with another record. Let me invite in Archangel Michael first. Inviting in Archangel Michael for extra guidance, love, and protection. Only positive energies. If there are any negative, I'm returning to sender. Thank you. Okay. So I want to remind you, even though there are specifics here, this is still for the collective. Okay. It is general. These are more messages I am receiving on another specific divine masculine. Okay. I did get this one earlier, and I'm getting it again, okay? And because I was getting specific downloads and, messages when it comes to this specific divine masculines, I asked for more information, okay? And if I could, who it is, exactly what's going on, and what the outcome is with them and divine femmes. Now, it was a water sign, and it still is, okay? The King of Cups here. Now, I'm picking up on more than one King of Cups, of course. I feel like this is specifically, definitely a Cancer sign, okay? Could be Pisces, but I'm really picking up on a couple different Cancer signs, okay? One of them has lighter skin. One of them has darker skin, okay? It feels like the lighter skinned Cancer sign has like brown to black hair, okay? A goatee or a mustache possibly. I was getting some specific features. Both of them are very handsome. But the second one that is darker skin, also, it feels like they are bald, okay? But they're sexy. It's a sexy bald, all right? So those are the couple different masculines I'm picking up on that I picked up on earlier, and I asked for more information, okay, on who they are and what's going on, okay? Bottom of the deck, right off the bat here, right off the bat on the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Coins, okay? So I want you to know with these Cancer divine masculines that I'm picking up on, they are definitely have been very, very focused on fixing themselves, I want to say, repairing their lives and working on their coins, work, job, career, or money, okay? And definitely working very hard. So these two Cancer signs, specific divine masculines that I'm picking up on, I definitely know that there has been separation and non-communication, okay? Now, I'm not saying the entire time this is why, but it feels like at least the last few months, okay, they have finally gotten their shit together, so to speak. Possibly they may have lost their job due to COVID and the type of career they were in, or reduced hours, whatever it may be. So finances were an issue. And it feels like at least one of these divine masculines definitely is in a karmic situation, or were, okay, where it was hard to get out of it until now, because it feels like the karmic was the one bringing the money in, okay, due to whatever happened with these divine masculines, work, job, career, money. But now that they've gotten back on their feet, financially speaking, their confidence, is returned as well, because they now feel like, honestly, they feel more worthy, okay, of you, divine femmes, and they also feel like they can now, they now have something to offer, okay? Now, overall energies begins with the Nine of Cups, so there's a lot of happiness that's been returned back to these divine masculines. And again, a lot of it has to do with their finances, work, job, career, and money, right? Because they were unhappy when there was a loss of income or loss of job, because it just did a lot to their self-confidence and self-worth, okay? There's been a lot of happiness return. Also, you may not know, but this is also their wish fulfillment, okay, Divine Femmes? They want you as bad as you want them, or to come back together. Here is the Four of Coins next. So not only are they, holding on to their money tightly and properly banking, but I also feel like when you see this Divine Masculines are holding on to these coins, they're literally holding on to you energetically very tightly, even if you can't obviously see it. And that's followed by the Magician reversed, okay? So there's no sneaky, shady energies here. They're coming forward correct. They're trying to do what's all fair and just before they make a move towards you. And top of their mind and intent here is coming back together with you, back into union, okay, with the Magician. Followed by the Seven of Cups. They've made the proper choices, is what I'm hearing, especially if there was a karmic involved here, a third party. They're wanting you to know they have made these proper decisions. That karmic situation does not exist anymore, okay? And they're continuing to make the right decisions, by the way. It kind of feels like one of these Divine Masculines, too. There was something they turned to. It may have been alcohol, but it almost kind of feels like indulging in marijuana, more so than they used to, kind of thing. But not anymore, okay? They're making the correct decisions now. That is followed by Strength. So they have had complete compassion and forgiveness of themselves, okay, which is really important. They have acknowledged what they've done, and I know that they are sorry that they did it, but they have had compassion and forgiveness of themselves, because after all, they're human, right? Another reason why the union's coming forward, because you Divine Femmes have already had forgiveness and compassion for quite some time now. Now they do, okay? Again, judgment. So they have passed judgment on themselves, okay? They know what they did wrong. They know what their play in this, their part in this was. And I really feel like with these Divine Masculines, it wasn't anything the Divine Femmes had did. It was all Divine Masculines' part. Again, we get reminded of the 1111. So definitely twin flame union in process here for these Divine Masculines and their Divine Femmes, okay? But this is also the return of abundance. They're letting you know, like they already did in these overall trumping energies, that, there's been a significant change in their pentacles and their money. And when it comes to work, job, career. So abundance returning, and so is their confidence. Now, I asked, what's going on? Okay. They're coming forward, FYI, as the Knight of Wands. Even though they are a water sign, okay, there is a hell of a lot of passion. Excuse my French. This is like fiery passion, okay? So these Divine Masculines really miss you, Divine Femmes, okay? They're coming forward very playful with a lot of passion. It's not just about sex and intimacy, but they do miss that, okay? And that's truly on their mind as well, coming forward. So if they come across as a player, they're not being a player, they're just very playful, okay? Now, following that is the Two of Swords here, reversed. So they've already made a decision, and I feel like they're going to tell you. Some of these Divine Masculines, I'm picking up the Cancer signs, I feel like we're in a long-term connection with a karmic. Others were actually married, okay? But they've made this Two of Swords head over mind, or heart over mind decision. They're choosing their heart this time, okay? And their heart belongs with you, Divine Femmes. So I feel like some of them have already left the karmic, and this has all already happened. Others are in process, okay? Seven of Swords is here. I feel like they are mostly moving away from the sneaky, shady, deceptive energies that were going on with the karmic, okay? But some of these divine masculines, FYI, may try to not actually tell you about it, okay? Make sure you have heart-to-heart communication with these divine masculines and they're honest and open with you. But for the most part, I feel like they left the karmic connection and are away from these sneaky, shady, deceptive energies, which is why they're able to think more clearly, okay? Oh, it was upright. And with the Nine of Coins upright, letting you know they are now single, okay? So some of them, like I said, have already left this home that they were in with a karmic, and others I feel like are in process of divorce, and I'm getting that, okay? They are single, regardless. Followed by the Eight of Cups reversed, like I said, it's safe to find femmes because they have walked away from the karmic, negative, nasty, toxic energies, okay? And those that had codependencies, if they started to self-soothe, like I said, with alcohol or marijuana, they are making healthier choices and not doing that anymore. So they're coming from a proper heart space. And then we get Justice. So first, they plan on coming forward and apologizing for sure. They want to make this right for you, okay? This is unfinished business. They now want to do what's just and fair and create the balance that was there before. Now, some of them, like I said, I'm getting are in the process of divorce, okay? Followed by Faith. So this is very different. It is the Five of Wands, but in this deck, it's very different. They kept their faith through it all, okay? And they still are when it comes to themselves and you, divine femmes. They kept their faith that, you know, their heart isn't lying to them, that you are still going to be there for them when they come through all of this. Followed by the Ten of Coins. You are their everything. You hold the key, all right, to their heart, to their everything. There is no other for these divine masculines, and they know your worth. At the Ten of Coins, that, you know, it's the best. You're the best. Before the outcome, the last two cards is Temptress, reversed. Okay, so there is forward movement. Divine masculines are already in process of moving towards you. This feels like any time now you're going to get communication and or see them in person. Okay, there's been a lot of healing. Again, another 3-time confirmation. With the Ten of Swords reversed, two things I'm hearing. There was a lot of fear-based thoughts and worries with what they've gone through, and then trying to focus and concentrate on coming forward towards you and how to. That is diminishing, okay? It's not going to hold them back. But also, in this deck, it's very different, all right? This is like divine masculines being down, all the swords on them. They're taking a break or a rest, right? Well, that break, that pause, that rest, that separation, that's over. In the outcome, and it really says it all, okay? Two of Cups is reversed in the outcome when it comes to these divine masculines and their divine femmes. Yes, there is definitely union in the outcome, okay? The two twins coming together, two half souls as one, true unconditional love. But even more so, this there's a positive resolve to whatever this difficulty was, okay? The separation, the deceit, the wrongdoing, whatever it is, there is a positive resolve, and divine masculines are finding that and coming forward, okay? They figured it out. Followed by the Chariot. More of Cancerian energies here, okay? Really, these divine masculines really being in their personal power, okay? They're back to themselves. It's a return to their confidence. They are able to feel their divine femmes again, to where I think for a minute they couldn't. It was being blocked because of what they were going through. Again, this speaks of union, okay, the two coming together in union, but definitely forward movement, and this is all due to Divine Masculine's determination, self-discipline, and hard work. This wasn't easy. Followed by the Ace of Pentacles here, okay? So Divine Masculine is going to make this happen. FYI, these Divine Masculines are going to make this happen no matter what it takes. In fact, what I'm getting when I was meditating and asking, what I'm getting on this is that these Divine Masculines' confidence is so strong right now, okay? They're betting on it. They're betting on it, meaning they're 100% sure they're going to be successful and you are not going to reject them, okay? All right, that is what I have. I know it was kind of short and sweet, and I am super hyper, so forgive me. I hope that this has helped and resonated. I hope that this is someone's story because it seemed pretty important to get this out there. I'll be back later, hopefully before it gets too late, with more videos, more bonuses. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Love and light. Namaste.